Today I planned on just making marketing materials for Boss Fight, and yet when I got done making those marketing materials, I felt like I wanted to work on some music. So I was kind of back in here just fiddling around with the drum and bass track we've been working on. I listened to it on speakers for the first time yesterday after the video was over, just on like the laptop speakers, and like laptop speakers are bad, but this is a new laptop and they're not that bad. And it was not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but then it was also worse than I thought it was going to be. It was like the bass, I expected there to be like a lot of like weird phase issues that would make things sound really bad, but just mainly just the top end, just the was really obnoxious. Wow, wow, wow. The first part though was good. I didn't mind that part at all. And I tried putting some I tried EQing off some of the top a little bit, limited it a little bit there. I tried with Shaperbox making the bass mono here. At least the bottom of the way is there, 450 and below. But this was just like boring to me. It felt like it was kind of like robbing the bass of some of its value there. So I did a few things today. I added a few more layers in the percussion and also kind of gave the groove its own character. Previously we were just kind of like copying and trying to make as close to like a good drum and bass groove as we could, but I've carved out some spaces in some of the things, and it's got this kind of cool lilting groove to it that I think is most obvious here in the back half. So let's play the back half here. The first kick of like the second bar every other time, we just really make sure everything else is carved out of the way so just that kick comes through. It was cool. It felt like the groove now has something that kind of like makes it stand out, and I kind of want to do like maybe the same thing with like the basses and stuff too, having it also drop out and have that one drum just punch through every time. And so we've kind of got that going in every section here. I had this little shaker at the beginning that I pitched down an octave. It felt like the beginning just felt a little bit boring, so with it now, that felt pretty cool. And then in the kind of second repeat, we have that same shaker just up the octave in the original spot. So the percussion's starting to sound good, but I just pulled up the original bass patch we had built back a few episodes ago. It has this problem where with the specific notes I'm playing, that's a C. This is also a C. They don't sound, it doesn't sound like a C, specifically with the way we have the bass set up and with how low of a note we're playing, the distortion and manipulation we're doing is unfortunately creating some heavy emphases on some partials high up in the overtone series that are really making this sound out of tune. But weirdly, if you play it with other things, those are both C's. Play with this C and with this C. They work together because it is the same overtone series, but it helps cover up that out of tune sound. And interestingly enough, if I play like these two up here at the same time, it really works out. So I just sat down and just started doing this. I haven't really settled on any ideas here, but this was really fun just to jam with it for a little bit. it's a good reminder to not necessarily just lock yourself into the first idea you come across. This was kind of like the first thing I put into this bass here. I do think it's important to allow yourself to commit to an idea and not to get kind of caught up in the like it could always be better thing. Like, do make decisions, but I think there's a lot of like just kind of noodling things around. Like, any one of these could be cool pieces, and two, that like drums, the drums and drum and bass can carry the piece. The drums right now, honestly, just by themselves, I feel like this is objectively interesting to listen to. Get all your pieces right, you know. So anyways, interesting progress here today. We'll see if I did try to like also start to kind of get like an actual intro planned in here, and I feel like have this whole like thing kind of like this break beat. It's not a bad drop there. I'm not so sure how to work the bass into that, but like percussion-wise, I'm happy for the percussion to be getting to a place that's interesting. So yep, that's all we did today. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.